Hey friends, Tamikaze here, and I do want to give you an update on the Realism Mod 3.0. And today I want to be talking about some of the custom perks that are going to be in the mod and to show you the effects of them. But before I get to that, I want to give you a little bit of an update on the mod and the map itself. Now, the mod is just about done. There's a couple of minor tweaking things that need to go on. Just some things that need to get cleaned up. Just some minor stuff. But the mod is about done. We have the mod and the map out to some very reliable testers right now, so we're super excited about that. And based on what they come back with, we'll make those adjustments where they need to be made, and then we'll regarding the map that the mod is going to release on, that's got a little bit more work. There's still some objectives that need to be scripted, and then like some pathing issues that need to be addressed, and a few other things that are holding up that. But nothing that we can foresee that's gonna cause any real problems. So guys, we are getting there. I'm excited. I hope you're excited because man, this is fun, and testing this is one of the most fun things I've ever done. So stick with us a little while longer, and I think you guys will all have a really good time playing this. So the perks that I want to address today are Cryoshot for the Assault class. It's going to be Chemical Warfare for the Medic class, and it's going to be Boomstick for the Breacher class. So, yeah, let me get right into those. I'll show you exactly how they work now, and then their effects. So, let me explain it a little bit, because each of these perks work a little bit differently than maybe you've ever seen perks work before. How it works is at the beginning of each round, after you acquire the perk, after you buy the perk, like Chemical Warfare over here, what happens is you're given a stash of this acid type ammo at the beginning of the round, and what it does is it shows up at the bottom on your HUD. Now, we were thinking about a couple of different ways to allow people to have this ammo. We thought, okay, well, we'll just put it in their gun at the beginning of each round, so they'll have it, they don't have to worry about anything, it'll be right there for them to use. But then we kind of thought, well, what if they don't want to use this stash of ammo, which is like, 30 to 40 rounds. Yeah, depending on the gun, will depend on how many rounds you get. So we thought, well, what if they don't want to use it right away? They want to save it for a boss. They want to save it for halfway through the round and use it whenever they want to. So we decided to give it to players in like a deployable ammo box, so you can throw on the ground and then you run over it and pick it up. I'll show you it, like I said, here in a minute, but I just wanted to explain a little bit how it works and why we did some of the things that we did. It would have been easy to just put it in your gun, but for the sake of giving people options and allowing people to do with it what they want to do, we thought we'd allow you to throw it down the ground and pick it up then whenever you wanted to. So without further ado, let me get right into it. Like I said, it'll be Chemical Warfare. It'll be Cryoshot first, then Chemical Warfare, and then Boomstick. So guys, I hope you enjoy what you're about to see, because gosh darn it, this is a lot of fun to test this stuff. So hang tight, and I'll be right back. Alright, first up is going to be Cryoshot. I'm just going to go into my menu under Class Enhancement, and number 3, Cryoshot, and equip that, since I have the high enough level to do that. And then you'll notice at the bottom of my screen, I have a new icon there. I'm going to go select that, throw it on the ground, and then I walk over it, and now my gun has the freezing effects on the front. And what happens is when I shoot these enemies, they slow down until they finally explode. And the more you shoot them, the more they slow down. Now it's early rounds right now, so the killing of them is pretty easy, but you can see the effect where they get a little bit slower until they finally just explode, like freeze and then explode. So the idea behind this gun is that because the assault character is supposed to be faster than any other character, we didn't want to just give him another perk that gave him additional speed since he's already faster. So what could we do that would be the opposite of that? Well, let's slow down the enemies even more with this new ammo. So that's kind of the thought process behind this one. So at the beginning of each round, you get the new ammo. You walk out, you throw it down, you walk over to pick it up. Well, this isn't going to work exactly well because it's still a one-shot kill with this gun, but you can see the cool effect on there, the freezing effect on the end of the gun as well, and the slowing of the enemies until they just freeze and explode. So that's that one. That's Cryoshot for the assault class, and in the higher rounds, you'll see that it's really, really good for crowd control. Early on, it's just it's too easy to kill them, but in the higher rounds, great for crowd control. Just spray a bunch of ammo into a crowd, you'll slow them down, and you'll be able to make your getaway or whatever really easily. So let's move on to chemical warfare for this next one. Alright, for this next one, it's the medic class, and it's chemical warfare, or Chem War for short. And this has to do with acid. So I'm going to go into the menu, I'm going to buy the class enhancement, chemical warfare, and then again you'll see the icon, that blue icon at the bottom of my screen. I'll go ahead and select it, throw it down on the ground, and then give my gun and the acid effect. You'll see it on the front of my gun here, and it causes a pool of acid to form on the ground underneath the zombie, and any zombie that walks through that is going to take a little bit of damage. It's not a tremendous amount, but you'll see I shot this guy, and the first two guys I shot were turned into crawlers, and what's going to happen is shooting a zombie is going to have a chance. It's going to be like a 20% chance or something like that of turning the zombie into a crawler. So you'll notice it's happening on like all of them, but that's going to be adjusted a little bit because we thought that would be a little bit too cheap to be able to turn every single zombie into a crawler. So that won't happen, but these acid puddles will. So that's that one, and it's a really cool effect to be able to deal damage to the zombies and also any other zombies around it that happen to walk through the puddle of ammo. So it works similar to Cryoshot, except the effect's a little bit different. But yeah, we're really happy with how this stuff has turned out. And just giving the different classes their own unique feel, and we felt that custom perks were for each class were really the way to go to give people something that they may not have ever seen before, give individuality to each character class, and just give a little bit more fun, to the Realism Mod. And in case you're wondering, on bosses, it's not going to take the legs off the bosses, it's not going to freeze the bosses or anything like that. It's not going to apply the effect to the bosses because we thought that would be a little bit cheap. But what it is going to do is it is higher powered ammo. So if you do use this special ammo on a boss, it will take his health down quicker than just standard ammo. So something to keep in mind when you're planning your strategy. And last up, friends, and this is one that I'm really excited about. And it's the breacher classes, the shotgun classes, Boomstick ammo. So check this out, guys. Alright, the breacher class and Boomstick. Into my menu, get the class enhancement, and get Boomstick. Now I'm gonna deploy it, and Now I got some fire on the barrel of my gun. Now, unlike the other classes with Cryoshot and Chemical Warfare, which can be applied to any gun, Boomstick can only be applied to shotguns. This is a shotgun class, and given I guess the class and the effect that this has, we wanted this to be something powerful for shotguns. So there you go, friends. What it has is it has additional gore, additional body parts, jibbing, and it causes the zombies to fly back upon death. So this is absolutely hilarious. We love everything about this. This is going to make you feel like a total badass when you're slaying the zombies. Just being able to watch the zombies flying back. They don't stand a chance. Let me throw some more of this down. Get some more ammo here. Just sending them back. Body parts flying. The carnage is real. I mean, this is like, guys, this is like a dream come true. On top of that, you can go into your menu. You can up the damage on your weapon when you have the money. I'm just gonna up it all the way. And then when the new round starts, then I'm gonna have some more ammo because it's an every round type thing. And I'll show it off a little bit more. But one last thing that I wanted to say before keep switching to that. Before I let you go, is you might be thinking, okay, there's only a few rounds. It's like 6 in the chamber and then 9 carried. So what's going to happen in high rounds when there's way, way more zombies than there are on round 6? Well, how we are going to design it is that, you know, early on you just get a few rounds. And like I said, depending on the shotgun, I guess it'll depend on how many rounds you get, whatever. But then the higher you are, if you're on round 10, you're going to get more ammo than this. Round 15, you'll have more. Round 20. So it's going to scale up depending on what round you are. So it's not ever going to feel like this perk is worthless. You're going to get ammo depending on how high of the round that you are. So never fear. We're not going to allow you to buy a perk that's going to be worthless. So let's just have a little bit more fun with this gun before we go.
Clean up on aisle 4. Gonna need to get some ammo soon. Rounds. Gun juice is running low. Need to round up some rounds. Shit. Shit. Running low on ammo. Gun's getting hungry. Time to feed. Out of your depth, slackjaw. See you, maggot bags!
Alright guys, thanks for watching my little demonstration of these new perks. I hope you like what you see so far. We're having a lot of fun, like I said, discussing these ideas together, Blunt Stuffy and I. And, oh yeah, that's something else I wanted to mention. In case anyone thinks that I am the one, that me, Tamikaze, am the one making this mod or doing any of the scripting or anything, or mapping or anything like that, I am not. It is the mapper scripter named Blunt Stuffy who is doing all of this stuff. A lot of these ideas are mine. Many of them are collaborations, but Blunt Stuffy is the one doing the work, so I don't want to take any credit for the actual work that has been done here. So a big thanks to Blunt Stuffy. None of this would be possible without him being willing to take on this Realism Mod 3.0 project. This is one guy doing this, friends. This is not a team of people. It's one guy. And then the weapons themselves were done by a guy named Tito. So everything else really was done by Blunt Stuffy. So a big thanks to him. Guys, like I said, thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks for following the Realism Mod 3.0, and stay tuned for more, hopefully, in the near future. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.